Aloha everyone and welcome to Skincare with Hiram. If you don't know who I am, my name's Hiram and I'm passionate about teaching you how to perfect your skincare routines. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. Don't you just hate it when you film an entire intro and half the video and you realize you can't use any of the footage? I love that so damn much. Anyway, in today's video, we're going to be talking all about LED light therapy for the skin, a topic that honestly, just like you, really intimidated and kind of scared me and I wasn't really sure about. But as I've learned more and more about it, I find it to be fascinating, super innovative, and I think definitely where a lot of skincare is going to be headed, as I think we're on the brink of a lot of exciting research that's going to be coming out about it. This video is also sponsored by Foreo, so stay tuned because I'm going to be using one of their devices to illustrate this entire topic, but it's actually a super cool device that I purchased way back when, and now we get to do a sponsored video, so it's a cool full circle moment. Also, I want to say this topic is very complicated and especially hard for my failing science ass to understand, and I got most of my information for this video from dermatologists who actually know what they're talking about, skincare experts for this video, so I've linked all of my sources in the description box below. My job is to hopefully take a topic like this, which is really complicated, and simplify it as much as possible, which is difficult to do because I even have a hard time understanding it. But anyway, so what does LED stand for? It stands for light emitting diode, which I did not know until I was researching for this video. Now, when it comes to light overall, light is emitted through different wavelengths, and our skin responds differently to different wavelengths. We have things like UVA and UVB, which are really damaging to our skin, can increase aging, create dark spots, and then we have wavelengths like LED, which are being used to treat specific issues within the skin and actually help the skin. Each wavelength of LED light, which is usually manifested through different colors, penetrates. The skin has different levels, and our body has a different biological response to each of those different wavelengths. And doing this is called photobiomodulation. And like I said before, this video is sponsored by Foreo, so I'm going to be talking about their UFO Tool Mask device. Now, let me explain this product first of all. I bought the original UFO, I don't know when, but it was a while ago, because I was really fascinated by the technology and the innovation behind this product. Now, I'm going to be using this product to kind of illustrate the overall topic of LED and how it works. And this is an example of one product with those LED features. Now, like I said before, there are different wavelengths of light, specifically within LED, and they manifest themselves through different colors. And this device uses 8 different types of LED light, which is the most I've ever found in an LED light tool. Definitely impressive, and I'll talk about some of those and each of their benefits in a bit. When I first discovered this way back when, I was like, what does it do? How does it work? What? But the reason I bought it was because of the other features it has. So this plate actually is able to heat up in a way that really warms up the skin. Like, it's crazy how warm it gets on the skin when you're using it, which is pretty cool because there's a lot of devices out there that heat up to help stimulate your skin, make it a cool experience when you're massaging your skin. And warmness helps to loosen up any dirt or sebum that has built up in the pore. It doesn't change your pore size, but it does help to loosen it up. And it also has the ability to get super cold through their cryotherapy system. I don't know what the technology is, but it gets really cold when you apply it on your skin, which is super cool. In addition, it pulsates just like their cleansing devices, which I've talked a lot about their cleansing devices in the past and how much I like them. I've recommended them a lot in my live streams and other videos, but this one pulsates 10,000 times per minute, which feels really cool when you're applying your skincare. Again, it's kind of like a stimulating experience to your skin. Foreo did send me their UFO 2 device, this one right here, so thank you so much, Foreo. And the reason why I originally purchased this device is because when it comes to skincare tools, a lot of them are cool, but tend to be really expensive all on their own. Like if you're getting a heating tool, a cooling tool, a pulsating tool, and an LED face mask, that can easily set you back like a good $500 to $1,000, and I just did not want to spend that much. I haven't seen a device on the market that combines all of that technology together in one, which is, the main reason I purchased it. You can either use it with your skincare products on its own by just applying your serum or your moisturizer to it and then working it into your skin while it goes through the light therapy, heating, cooling, pulsating, or you can use it with one of their face mask tools that they provide. If I had to recommend two, I would say go with the green tea one because the third ingredient is green tea, which is a really high concentration of it, and I love to see it. Or the Youth Junkie one because this one is formulated with hydrolyzed collagen as well as a bunch of rich hydrating oils. And I personally like the green tea one because it helps to reduce redness in my face. I mean, it's one of my favorite ingredients out there. If you are interested in purchasing the UFO tool for yourself, feel free to check out the link in the description box below. Thank you so much to Foreo for sponsoring this video. It's cool to partner on a product that I've already enjoyed for a long time. Full circle moment. And thank you guys for being cool about my sponsorships as well. This is kind of like a more unconventional type of product, but one that I think really introduces a lot of innovation to my channel. And I've liked it for a while. I thought this was a fun match. So anyway, let's get into the benefits of LED light therapy and which colors associate to which benefits. Let's start with the first one, blue light. Oh, which by the way, make sure you don't look at the light when you're actually applying this or using any LED treatment. Your eyes are sensitive to the light and we don't want to damage those eyes. By the way, I'm setting all the colors on this little thing, like you can like adjust them depending on what you want. Kind of cool, right? So blue LED light has shown to be the best for acne and inflammation. And there's a few reasons for this. Blue light in the past has been shown to help reduce the activity of the sebaceous glands. They're the things that help reduce the excess sebum and oil within our skin. Now, a lot of times that helps contribute to excess oiliness and greasiness that we see on our skin, but it can also lead to blocked pores, acne, and breakouts that just won't go away. Now, blue light on its own can be helpful for getting rid of that excess sebum, but it works best alongside other treatments that help to do the same. Ingredients like salicylic acid or niacinamide, both of which I'm constantly talking about for their beneficial aspects, making sure you don't get too oily and exfoliating deep in the pores. When you use blue light treatment alongside of those, it can be really helpful for getting rid of that problem. Now on to yellow light. Now yellow light has less research done on it than blue light or red light, but it has been shown to help reduce redness and sensitivity within the skin, but particularly redness, which I like because I struggle with redness a lot. The sun here in Hawaii does not see too kindly on fairer skin. Now on to green light. There's not quite as much research, but there are some promising benefits for potentially helping to brighten the skin. And when I tried to look into the description why, it was like so complicated and way too much for my mind, but still pretty cool nonetheless. And then finally, red light. This is the most popular light therapy treatment of all. Red light has a plethora of benefits for the skin, but from my understanding, it penetrates deeper than all the other lights. It can help to treat photoaging and damage concerns, potentially have a skin tightening effect, which is really great if you're concerned about aging, and overall can be beneficial for helping to repair the skin from sun damage. According to Dr. Busney, who is a dermatologist who is very familiar with LED light therapy, he said that red light could help to reverse some of the signs related to photoaging within the skin, which is a very promising statement because reversing is rarely a word that is, backed up with data in the skincare community. All these products like to say they can reverse aging when I'm just like, girl, the only good ingredient you have is glycerin. What is that going to do? But I'm particularly intrigued by the combination of red light and blue light therapy together. When you use both, you're not only getting the benefits of both, like the photoaging damage repair from the red light and the excess sebum reduction from the blue light, it's found to potentially destroy the presence of C. acne, which is the most common type of acne within the skin and can be a tricky bugger to get rid of. And I think that's really cool because LED is very non-invasive. Like, you're not going in with intense stripping, stinging, burning treatments. It's a painless process and honestly not too difficult to do. Now, I do want to say, however, if you are someone who struggles with melasma or is taking Accutane or just does have any, severe skin concerns, you're going to want to check with your dermatologist before trying any type of LED light therapy because there could be some sensitivity issues. Now, in addition to this, when it comes to LED therapy, professional treatments are the strongest treatments that you can get. But one of the challenges with them is that they can be really expensive. Like, the cheapest ones I've been able to find are $50 per session. And when you add that up over time, I mean, it's no walk in the park. That's definitely pricey. And that's kind of the fun part of using an LED tool like this one, for example, is that even if you're not getting a professional treatment done, you're still getting some of those LED benefits every single day by using it. I personally consider it kind of similar to over-the-counter products versus prescription products. Like, yes, you can get the strongest treatment available with prescription, but sometimes it's not about getting the strongest treatment. Sometimes it's about a daily experience or preventative measures, or just wanting a little bit of those benefits without having to like transform your skin. I think there's benefits to each and a place for both. The reason I find this so cool and why I wanted to talk about it is because this represents a subset of the skincare industry that I just find fascinating. It's innovative. It's about experimentation, testing, trying out new technology. I know my reputation online may be that I'm a little bit overly critical with a lot of ingredients and I'm not really willing to try out a bunch of new things, but that's not it at all. I love trying out new ingredients, new formulas, new technology, really testing the limits of skincare. I just get annoyed when commonly known irritants are formulated so frequently in high concentrations in products. That's when I get annoyed. But things like this I find so cool. And even though I was a little bit hesitant at the beginning because I was like, this looks a little intimidating, I don't know science, no bueno. As I've learned more about it and seen dermatologists recommend both the treatments and the products you can buy at home, I was instantly intrigued. And I think it could be really beneficial for anyone who is wanting to, try out what's new, experiment with your skincare routine. Look for a midpoint between normal products and professional treatments. And I think using an LED tool is not necessarily the one product save all miracle product, but I think using it alongside a regular skincare routine is a really cool way of, being able to test out something new and fun in the skincare industry. Now, there's a lot more research that needs to be done, which I'm looking forward to. I think this is definitely something that's going to grow a lot in the future. But in the meantime, I'm trying it out. I think it's cool and I wanted to share my thoughts with you guys. What are your opinions on this? I would love to know. Are you open to LED therapy? Are you more skeptical, or are you the consumer that's like, I want to try something new? Tell me all about it. And if you have additional resources like dermatologists who have talked about it, please leave that down below. I really want to learn more about this topic because, like I said before, there's more research that needs to be done. Thank you again to Freo for sponsoring this video. It's cool to partner on a product that I've already enjoyed. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and to the notification bell so that you can see my videos every single week. And it is time for me to go to bed because it is 2 a.m. and wow, I'm low on energy. I need sleep. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.